Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Kane's Wrath replay, this time submitted to me by Martok9999, who is Cyan Reaper 17, which I believe is a full random FFA game. Spawns on the right side as the blue screen variant, or indigo screen variant, we have RealJ. Spawn top right side as the pink GDI variant, we have Mykenubi? Spawn as the top left orange nod variant, we have Madkill40. And speaking of which, now we see a barracks. He has gone Mark of Kane, Reaper 17, and Steel Talons. The Mark of Kane, Steel Talons, and Reaper 17, as well as Reaper 17. We do now have this bunker, guns down a buzzer, buzzers going down. And could throw an extra rifle in there, just make sure buzzers don't connect. Slowly gunning down this bunker. Slowly is the keyword. A simulator on the field does stay there to camouflage. This map is a whole bunch of islands, so I have a feeling it's going to be big air wars. Let's see, Reaper 17. They don't really have any air advantages, do they? Oh, Mark of Kane has supercharged particle beams for those venoms. That could be quite nice. Steel Talons has hammerheads with armor-piercing rounds, so it's just simply not Zocom. So I think maybe the Mark of Kane player has the best advantage. I can't think of what any specialties that the other two actually get in this situation. A pair of power plants there. Portal has not been sold on off. There is blue tip there. A millipulse growth stimulator there, just so that can start growing, as well as provide some credits over time. It is Reaper 17, which also provides a bit of a credit trickle. In the center, Ink has claimed one Tiberium spike. You can go for the other three structures. It's actually a good number of bunkers set on the map as well, and he's just not screened, so he has access to able to garrison them. A Mark Kane person does throw a missile troop and a pair of awaken inside, so that is a decent amount of infantry with a small amount of anti-vehicle. We've got a number of militant rocket squads here. One thing he could do is, if he's worried about anti-air, I think, here's my opinion, the better way of doing SAMs is not by going by, or anti-aircraft or nod, is not by going for SAMs. In actuality, going for rocket troops, militant rocket squads, and throw them inside of, what's it called, Reckoners, and deploy them next to the war factory. Shard launchers are of course good anti-aircraft, so Reaper 17 may not have any special aircraft capability, but at least has really good anti-aircraft capability. These are heavy harvesters, so you could throw some missile launchers in the back of them. I'm putting more emphasis on air because this map just screams air. Even land is congested, so it's gonna be, this is more of a land and artillery map. Arcane does of course have these specters. Juggernauts or behemoths could be very useful with the load up infantry to back them, get some defensive missile launchers. Yep, I think that would be great. Scrid doesn't rely on aircraft for their artillery through the destroyer. Technically, the Devourers are a heavy artillery unit, but they're more of a short-range artillery unit / tank. Oh, Titans can also probably shoot over these rock formations, while the units cannot, so Titans seem pretty good here as well. We do have some buzzers here. A number of buzzers. He will lose those buzzers to the various forces. Should not have got out of the garrison. Maybe we could just throw a rifleman, just max out each bunker of riflemen. Ink needs to go for more engineers in the center of the map to get the Tiberium spikes. Got some seekers here, which do of course shard launchers, not blue shard launchers, but still Reaper 17 gets some good seekers with shields and shards. And a super weapon is another good weapon. He needs to get more anti-aircraft. SAMs or plasma missile batteries are pretty decent, but ion storm column's not bad either. Of course, a bit more expensive and more energy intensive, that's for sure. Needs to get out perhaps a good reserve of power plants. Going for a good number of them now. He's going to entrench himself hard. Green, I'm going to be blunt. I think Green's a lower ranking or lower skilled player. He has one harvester on, actually two harvesters on, oh, just one harvester on blue, two harvesters on green. He's hardly touched his Tiberium. Blue, his eating ways against Tiberium quite well. He probably should get a growth stimulator. Growth stimulator is one of those structures that are generally viewed as a bit noobish below down the field, but I would say FFAs, free-for-alls, are probably where they're not noobish, because FFAs tend to be a bit turtly, and growth stimulators will help with the turtling. Plus, it's blue tib. You want faster growth rate in blue tib. Does get some Annihilator tripods, as well as a good force of everything. Has plenty anti-aircraft and plenty of anti-vehicle there, so Indigo also gets out a Hexapod priority pod. Needs perhaps go for the teleporting variant, seeing how precious this map is. I think Indigo has a good composition. Of course, that does alert his opponents that he has a Hexapod on the field. Huh. I was never seen it as like a black sphere, but now I'll actually look at it. It's actually more of a galaxy. I never really looked at this sphere before, but that looks pretty cool. Kane's Wrath, as well as Red Alert, hold up quite well for graphics. The only issue is the game is locked at 30 FPS. Oh, we do have a simulator here. Is somewhat of a scout. Orange has gone for stealth tower, which is not a half bad thing in FFAs. He has to make sure it doesn't go for the ×4 turrets, because that reveals the central node, and then they become targetable. Iberian chemical plant. You can do some nasty stuff with that, primarily the catalyst missiles. Yeah, that's a good way to destroy a pair of refineries. Reno has the one harvest up there. Yeah, he probably has an adequate number of harvesters or refineries. 3 may be a good number. The green field's not too big, so 1 refinery is probably adequate. Magenta's got a secondary drone ship on the field. Not Magenta, Indigo. Now Sign's going for his own Hexapod. He's just going to turtle up. He has the rift generator. So does Indigo. Space Command Center. Or Space Command Uplink. Reclamator Hub now going on, is on the field, but he's deploying out the mammoth tanks. He does not have adaptive armor. Oh, he does have more of it. Entirely repair. I'm not sure how you should build your Marv on this map. And he destroys the Tiberium spikes? That had been somebody else who destroyed that. I think repair Mars would be, yeah, I think our 4 repair Marv combined with Behemoth is not a half bad idea. But go along with Mammoth tanks, maybe not so much, because Juggernauts need a front line, and this is very choky. But if you're going for Mammoth tanks, maybe the Marv should be actually full offense and be a breakthrough. Mammoth tanks do have these self-defense weapons, so you can always garrison stuff in the back of the Behemoth to get some more missiles going, but he looks like he will lose the Behemoth. It may get crushed by the Mammoth or the Behemoth. Marker Kane player also lost connection. Heard her gamer complete, then left the game. Had been crash, lost connection. Would have been a quit. To be honest, the amount of Tiberium still left, he was not the greatest of players. Got a decent amount of anti-aircraft here. It does have shard launchers, so this is more than a decent amount of anti-aircraft. We also got a single transmitter here, so maybe I'm for some good eye for a mothership. You have the surveyor now stasis down, probably by Cyan. We got a shockwave artillery there. It does phase some of these units. Looks like it's somewhat missed. We have a simulator here somehow not dead. Simulator does go down to some flash damage. Ooh, we got I-Core Meteor, which did some damage. One tripod is not phased. Everything else is going up north to chase down this surveyor. While the science force is quite wounded here, he probably has enough to deal with this. Buzzers are not a good idea unless you should try and draw fire for the units, so basically invincible. Now looks like some of these tripods don't have enough help. Oh, but he does go for the repair drones. Excellent. And does for the surveyor. Surveyor gets gunned down. And the Mantic's coming up here. Did you have rail guns? These tripods were not charged, which actually is a bit of an oversight, I would say. I'm thinking distracted by the buzzers. We do also have a drone ship here by Cyan. And looks like there was a mothership there. Does get shot down there, does not fire. Sorry, I missed that, but seeing it didn't do too much. Got some shock troops. Shock troops, they can't get repaired by war factories, right? So there's repair drones, maybe repair them up? Yeah, the shock troops can't be repaired by repair drones, like the Mastermind and Prodigy. Repair drones have expired. I was going to charge forward to get some crushes. Science Force does clean up, leaving behind some tripods there. Also got a bit of damage here I wasn't paying attention to. Sorry about that. Tank takes some fire. We got a good number of shard launchers and blue shard launchers. Man, the Mars just doesn't have really a whole lot of extra DPS. It would take a bit of time to clean everything up. And things being overwhelmed by numbers. And now we got Indigo push way forward. Rift Generator is almost online for Indigo. Cyan has recently used his. I'm not sure where it was. It actually may have been right there. Now we've got orbital artillery coming from Steel Talons. Indigo's not in great position right now. And Indigo's about ready to get his Rift Generator up and going. Yeah, I don't see any crater, so I have a good feeling that the Rift Generator was deployed right there. Indigo now has... There's the Rift Generator from Indigo. Some shard launchers push forward. Indigo's now just overrunning his opponent. He may want to sell off some infrastructure. Sell off the Rift Generator. Can't sell off the Warp Chasm. He is going to try evacuate up north. He does have perhaps a refinery here. Indigo may not realize the Martok player is out of the game or who's up there now. Sells off the Rift Generators, these sell off the Warp Chasm, that's also a pretty penny. Marv assembly deployed on the field. He may plant that Marv center map. Or at least right there, we do got a decent number of these mammoth tanks here. This one's out of repair range, he may want to fix that. Pink does have engineer and picked up a... Yeah, Indigo or Cyan can't land here. Pink has already claimed it. Indigo or Cyan may want to skirt around the edge of the map and go back here after his opponent leaves. Got a drone ship here by Indigo ready to drop down over here. They should take it time to destroy the spike. Hammerheads can't shoot other aircraft, but now they have missile troops, so they could find the drone ship and take it out. The sign maybe knocked out the game. And now Pink and Indigo will be fighting each other. Pink has good defensive force here. It does get that Mammoth tank in repair range. Bunker could really use some riflemen. Mammoth tank takes some fire. Good number of shock troops here. Indigo does take out Pink's infrastructure. Cyan, if he's aware of it, could go back and claim the area after Indigo and Pink leaves. And I'm sort of surprised Pink has not deployed out the ion cannon. Is that signal transmitter still on the field? I think he sold that off. Takes time to destroy the carcasses. Very nice. You know, he was most likely to get it captured. And Cyan plants himself right there. Pink may spot him, but Pink may drop back over here or fly back that direction. Oh, will it take time to finish off? Yeah, it looks like Cyan will get knocked out of the game. You have to get... Oh, Buzzer Hive. Oh, he does. Those are Indigo's troops. Claiming a single Reaper tripod could allow him to survive. He needs an engineer. He may not have a whole lot of credits remaining. Body blocks there. He needs a repair tool. He needs an engineer, but there's Reaper. Those are disintegrators. Does save the drone platform, and this Reaper tripod is 2v1. Exxon up, may want to sell off its infrastructure to get any credits remaining. That's a red arcade hex spot there. Pink and Indigo, of course, like I said, choke points. The amount of infantry in the area, and maybe good idea to load up the behemoths of some riflemen. Ram tanks should not be charging forward like that. Ravagers, of course, are strong versus buildings, right? They all go down. They're weak to guns. Then, oh, shockwave artillery. The shields can take one EMP shot, everything else getting EMP. This is a massive lockdown here. Almost every tripod is disabled. Mammoth takes going to take the opportunity to charge wave forward. Needs to make sure the shock troops go down. Raptors, yeah, they're strong versus vehicles and infantry. They're blast cannons, and the shockwave has worn off. Behemoth down. Marv takes some damage. He's going to try to charge forward. Gets the impede off. Mammoth tank still firing away, but good number of Reaper tripods have gone down. The Mammoth tank does go down, and all the Reaper tripods will go down. Got the Shard, Secret tanks charging way forward, getting some good damage. The Mammoth tank getting a good number of crushes in the carcasses. Destroying the carcasses for him is probably a good idea. Cyan crawling his way back in the game, has a Reaper tripod, has a extractor. It looks like Indigo's going to take time to destroy the carcasses. Miss the stasis in the military units. Got a single shard launcher here. Yes, some defense. Indigo soon gets another, what's it called? Rip field generator. Poly deploy on pink. That's like a good juicy spot there. Wonder how much he's spotted. The amount of anti-aircraft here. Size is deployed right there. Destroys a good amount of Tiberium and carcasses, but not a whole lot else. Did take out a harvester there. Ink's now going to try to deal with Cyan and knock him out of the game. When he also should just be a bit defensive. There's Eradicated Hexbot has been idle for a bit of time. The Cyan does get another lease on life. Remember as well, you can always use the repair ability though on a unit to rapidly repair up all the repair drones. That blue field's almost entirely regrown, and this green field's probably entirely regrown as well. Cyan does get a second extractor out. They need to get a war factory. Has a stasis chamber. Maybe it's just so we can throw down stasis, such as this incoming Eradicator Hexapod. He does throw down stasis on top of the Eradicator Hexapod. This is opponent's lightning spike. And now Pink has opportunity to push forward. He will see the Eradicator Hexapod in stasis. Maybe. He does have a single Reaper tripod, which can provide EMP. This may be all he needs, this reclaimed Reaper tripod. He does also have conversion reserves, which has... There's the EMP. There's also Shockwave Artillery. Indigo getting split apart by both players. Pink's going to be engaging Indigo's base. Eradicator... Oh! I am not... Oh, was it the lightning spike? What actually took out the Reaper tripod? Pink is pushing to Cyan's base. The Reaper tripod may need to get on out of there. Got more shock troops going on field. Does phase the Eradicator Hexapod. Stormcaller is getting focused down there, no problem. We now have a foundry here at the crane. A funny looking crane, but a crane nonetheless. Some of the shock troops are getting crushed. These structures are going on down. Indigo may just be gutted out since he got attacked by both, or he attacked one player and the other player attacked him. That's such the nature of FFAs. Now the drone ship here. Though Indigo does have this space over here and plenty of economy, he may want to make more investments to it. Does have 3 extractors, so that is quite a bit of investment. Disintegrators, a good way to help try to deal with this, but railguns are decent versus infantry. Yeah, they just got annihilated. Just too many mammoths there. Cyan does have a good number of shock troops. King's Rifle Squad charged way forward. He can't get inside the bunker. Does receive... Oh, that literally was the only shot he can get. He's out of power now. Go for a good number of disintegrators. More disintegrators here. He has a good number now. Got a number of 2 vet ones, veteran man tanks, and 1 elite. Now heroic disintegrators. He got hammerheads before, but the hammer tank will likely go on down. It does go down. All the hotkeys I'm trying to think of showing the health bars. I can't remember what it was. Didn't take time to drop off that Tiberium, so doesn't get a full load there. Sign has a massive number of shock troops. And it goes to us a Ripfield generator. It's still right there. Another, only 1 storm call there. He may need to sell it off. He's trying to get repairs. There's stasis. I forget how long stasis lasts, but probably won't last long enough to save the Ripfield generator. Buzzers there, ripping part through the disintegrators. And now we do have a good number of shock troops to report with a single shot launcher troop here support. They do teleport right there. Gotta be careful teleport. They are susceptible to AoE. Does have a good number of its own shock troops there. Blue shard launchers push right forward. And the buzzers have come on in, and looks like Cyan does lose all of his shock troops pretty quickly. When you put your buzzers into attack aggressive stance, they will attack everything within its range. And so they will rip apart through everything. Cyan has a massive number of buzzers there, which could have been useful in that previous engagement. Maybe not. Indigo does have a drone platform here, so that he does have a bit of build radius. Wolverine's not being pulled on the field. And the Ripfield generators, I think, sold off. I don't think it was actually destroyed. Hammerhead does go down. One few times I'll say a couple Grenadiers would have been useful. But I think we'll knock Indigo out of this region. And right now I think both the Reaper players need an eye for Mass Tripod. Tripods are very, very easy to use, and they're great in assault. Got some Storm Riders here. They will receive some self-defense fire from the Mammoth tanks. One Mammoth tank does go down. Got another one stupidly wounded there. He's trying to hit the Wolverine. Another Mammoth tank now down. A number of shard launchers here, which are good for anti-aircraft and infantry, but not good versus armor. This Reaper tripod may want to go to one of these loose Hyperion patches, get its reserves charged. And once the drone ship does evacuate out of the region, he could just plant in the corner and come back later once his opponent has abandoned the region. No growth simulator there. Maybe a good idea to put a growth simulator on the blue tip. But looks like the drone ship will try to go back home. Well, this was his home. Go back to his new home. There's just some meteor Tiberium there. Oh. Was there a drone ship somewhere? Not a mothership? That was the sound effect of a mothership, wasn't it? Am I crazy? Maybe it was right there? I don't see a whole lot of anti-aircraft. Got one tungsten round anti-aircraft piece there, but it's not enough to take out a mothership. It's now expanding down here. Very nice. Hopefully has a refinery or two queued on up. Cyan does have a rift field generator now. Tiberium seeding there. There's some of the Tiberium being absorbed on up. Rifleman there.
Marv assembly complete.
Fresh Marv. He has a good number of mammoth tanks on the field. Strange enough, they look like they have two different skins. This one looks a little bit more gray. Or maybe I'm just going crazy. Refinery going up here. Going for some various defenses. Lightning spike there. Just being annoying. Oh, there's the mothership. Mothership starting to fire. Stasis out that area. No firehawks there. I think that mothership is still keying up the fire. Nope, it's not being keyed up the fire. There it is. First, you need to evacuate the drone ship out of there. Seals off the nearby regions so it doesn't fire. He has two anti-aircraft guns here. Now I'll try to hit the rifleman squad, and does pull out power generator to continue to get the gap there. Or maybe not. There's a fire. Shock troops teleport on in. There goes the mothership. Shock troops getting some good damage there, but it's got a meteor there. I think that was good to go. More shock troops. I think they just teleported back there. And we do have now a portal here. Doesn't seem to be building on quickly, so that may be a simulator. Nope, no Ravengers. It was just building a little too slow to be a disintegrator, so I wasn't sure what it was. Still no ion cannon for pink. Madkill40 now trying to break through Indigo's base. He knows he made that quite a bit of investment there. I think he's going to be a little bit more vulnerable. Shockwave artillery reading it right there. Good number of the Seekers going down. got the Wolverines getting hit, and now we do have the Reaper tripods. Got a massive choke point here. Reaper tripods are pretty small in surface areas, so they can stack up quite nicely. And tanks are large. King's starting to fall back. Plus, there's just a massive choke and concave there for the defender. So we've got a good number of Storm Riders, takes up the uplink, taking out some of the power. Looks like all the anti-aircraft weapons are down. Going for the MCB. Got a number of anti-aircraft guns going on up. Command post period has been redeployed. Barracks down, now starting to fall back, has taken a bit of damage. Got a good number of gravity stabilizers. Probably should just focus on more of the power plants. Taking out your opponent's power plants like that can be very annoying. It will also hurt his production. Oh, looks like pink. Pink his silos are filled. He needs Tiberium silos. Or more war factories. He needs to build something. Let's take a look at everybody. Sign up there.
Depleted.
Has decent amount of credits. Could go for another I-Core seed, as well as perhaps more growth stimulators.
Units sighted.
Pink has a massive reserve of resources. Needs to spend it.
Room exposure detected. Unit promoted. Our base is under attack. Warning. Red generator activated.
Red fuel generator now put out there against severe damage. Pink is getting annihilated. He's losing some of his production structures. Now he has no production. He has, oh no, he does have a bit up down here. Just spoil out anything would be good. Pit bulls. They're good generalist units. He needs anti-aircraft, so pit bull is probably a good idea. Pink does lose that MCB up there. And now Indigo's trying to push way forward, but there's the massive defender advantage. Massive concave. Reaper tripods entering one at a time, and they're getting killed off one time, plus signs as supercharged. Sign has to be very careful not to push any farther forward, or may crush all those carcasses. He's starting to crush some carcasses. There goes a good number of carcasses. Get a good number of claim. And now Sign's going to act for counterattack. He has air superiority. And there's not much anti-aircraft on the backside of his base. He's going for the portal. So he can't mass spam out disintegrators against his counterattack, which he's not actually going. And he crushes nearly every single carcass there. So no carcasses remain, so we can't get any of those recovered. Now we got these forces falling back. I think they were improved by his opponent's Ion Storm as well. And that's a storm they are riding. Okay, that was a horrible joke. May not entirely be lore inaccurate though. Reaper tripods do go down. Shock troops advancing. Indigo looks like going to be knocked out of the game. Pink's not doing all too well, so Sign's in a good position right now. And Indigo's selling out of the game. He is forfeiting. Not sure what is left in structures. Oh, he has a drone ship up here. So this should give indication, since not all of his units are dying, doesn't mean he's out of the game. So Indigo still has a drone ship up here with a massive number of credits. He can't go for the whole like what that called? Signal something. Signal transmitter? Whatever it's called, I forget. And go for mothership. Plus, his opponent has a massive number of anti-aircraft weapons. Storm Rider's also back at home. Drone ship is going to just hide in the corner. Yep, he's going to hide in the corner, not Q moving around. Ink has a decent defense force here. And Sign has a refuel generator. He just may just wait until the refuel generator come online, destroy his opponent's front door, and then make his way through. Sign's already redeployed out a drone ship over here, and these are Indigo's harvesters. There's the drone ship up here. Storm Riders will find some of Pink's leftover anti-aircraft guns. Good number of the aircraft guns do go down. Oh, that Marv went down pretty quick. Stasis field there. Science Storm Riders are battered, bruised, and beaten. Maybe at this point in time, he could just retreat them back. He's going for the Warpack. He wants to make sure that's dead. Reaper Tripods may just want to charge. All of his mana takes it back down here, so he could take out the War Factory. He may be able to snipe the command yard as well, construction yard. War Factory does go down, airfield goes down. You just need to focus fire at the construction yard, and he's probably knocked out of the game. And there you go, Pink has nothing left. Cyan does have a drone platform. Pink may have spotted it, but there's nothing Pink can do. Or probably even wants to do anything against Indigo at the moment. And Pink sells out the game. Oh, he has a... was that a Surveyor? Yep, Surveyor. And Pink's out of the game, just leaving Indigo's single building, but I don't think it's going to last all too long. Oh wait, that's Indigo's drone ship? Wait a second, did he send an engineer? He had a simulator still alive in the region, didn't he? Now got buzzers, he got the shock troops, so Indigo has stolen one of his opponent's drone ships, I believe. He needs to go for some Storm Riders and start patrolling the map. All he knows is, maybe all he thinks his opponent has is right here. He does have a single Storm Rider for scouting. And the fact that he's not won the game yet means his opponent is somewhere. And if you ever played StarCraft 2, then you probably would assume your opponent has a structure in the corner of the map, which is not the case. Going for the green tip. He has a good number of credits, if I remember correctly. Good number as in 10,000, which is a good number. He's not building the reactor.
Building.
And now the refuel generator is available. He can... oh, wait, Reaper 17 has... he needs to go with Tiberium vibration scan.
You are victorious.
And that is the end of the replay. Oh, there goes some tip. His Anchorade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.